A daytime to remember. You've heard about it, you've read about it. And if you were like me, you were watching General Hospital during the summer of 1980. You spent your afternoons living the romance of Luke and Laura. Hi, I'm Reba McEntire, and today on A Daytime to Remember, we're celebrating romance. In one remarkable summer on the run, Luke and Laura gave us enough romance to last a lifetime. Even with their lives in jeopardy, their love grew deeper and stronger every day. One night, with a mob hitman in hot pursuit, Luke and Laura ducked into Wyndham's department store to hide out. And when the store closed and the doors locked, they put danger aside and settled in for the night. And it proved to be one of the most fantastic nights of their lives.
Madame? Caviar? Nothing but the best for my lady. To our night.
More champagne.
Yes, thank you. You know, I've never had caviar before.
You have been supremely deprived. This is a night of firsts.
You've never been more beautiful to me than you are right now.
This is all like a dream.
Well, if it is, I hope you didn't leave a wake-up call.
Oh, it's a wonderful dream.
No, baby. Tonight is real.
And I'm very glad that it is.
I look in your eyes, I see every beautiful thing there is in the world.
Is that what you see?
I see love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't look away. Don't look away. I love you more than I thought it was possible to love anyone. So, what would you like? More champagne and caviar?
I think I've had enough.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that everything is so right.
It is for me, too.
Is there a world outside of this room?
Not tonight, there isn't. And after tonight, that world out there, it'll never be the same again.
I do feel like Cinderella.
Uh-huh. Oh, no.
What is it?
Oh, Cinderella, it's midnight. Here come the pumpkins. Night watchman's on his way. Soon.
A night watchman?
Yes. So I think that we better make the most of every moment and take a hike. Come on, love. Well, we still have time.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna make the most of every moment we have left together. Listen, they're playing our song. You're dancing again.
I thought I'd join in on the fascination. Leave it to Luke and Laura, with death and danger staring them in the face, to enjoy life's little pleasures. Dr. Jeff Weber, on the other hand, got very little pleasure knowing that his wife, Heather, was locked away in a mental hospital. You see, Heather had gone crazy after drinking a glass of iced tea, accidentally sweetened with LSD. Now, as you're about to see, Jeff's in love. Not with Heather anymore, but with sweet Annie Logan. Jeff's brother Rick was in love too, with Monica Quartermain. And they were anxious to get married as soon as Monica's divorce from Alan became final. Then Rick, Monica, and their little son AJ could be a family. But there was one little bitty thing Monica was not telling Rick. AJ wasn't his son after all. She had just discovered the dreaded news that Alan, not Rick, was the boy's father. And that was a secret that Monica Quartermain hoped would remain just that. Secret.
When you hold me in your arms, it's like you hold the problems of the world just go away.
One day, very soon, we'll be able to spend all our spare time like this.
Sounds heavenly.
Of course, I don't guarantee too much spare time, because with the clinic, it's going to take a lot of time, energy.
It's okay. I'm all ready for that challenge.
It's going to be our dream. We'll be working side by side, as a team, helping those people that are less fortunate than we are.
Everybody is less fortunate than we are, you know that? Because we got each other.
And a very beautiful bundle upstairs.
I have told you time and time again, he is not beautiful, he is handsome.
Well, that's something I've been thinking about, trying to decide.
What? Decide what?
Well, if he looks more like his mother or his father.
Well, I think babies look like other babies. They're all alike, don't you?
I'm having difficulty finding resemblance to me.
Well, really?
Yeah, I even looked at my baby pictures.
You did?
Yes. I don't see any of the family characteristics, but...
Well, maybe they're all from my family. However, not having ever met my family, I can't really say.
Well, maybe that's it. They're showing up in him now.
Anyway, it doesn't matter to me who he looks like.
No, as long as he's beautiful. Handsome. Beautiful. Well, one of the two.
Tony, I'm sure you understand Jeff's turmoil about Heather.
You see, Mrs. Grant, Heather's mother, is strongly opposed to Jeff putting Heather in that state mental hospital.
This is her little girl we're talking about. And from what I can put together, she knows Jeff's got his eye on another woman.
I told Tony all about Ann, although that is no longer a factor.
Is there a chance for Heather? It's always a chance, never a guarantee. But then what guarantees do any of us have about anything, isn't that right? Oh. All right. Hello. Edward, this is what I call perfect timing.
Well, it looks to me like we're interrupting.
No, not at all. We've just finished. It's so nice to see both of you.
Hello, Audrey. Jeff? I don't believe either of you has met Dr. Tony Pirelli. He's from Forest Hills.
Oh, the state mental facility.
That's the one.
I'm Alan Quarterman. How do you do? This is my father, Edward.
How do you do, sir? Pirelli? Tony, please. I understand you're on the staff at General.
Yeah, I'm mostly fundraising these days.
Steve here told us you were all coming by. Why don't we go to the bar and let these people talk, Jeff?
Fine with me.
Well, we shouldn't be long.
No problem. Take your time.
Okay.
Thank you. Sit down, Dad.
Yes, sit down, please.
I hope we didn't chase them off.
Oh, not at all. I told them you were coming by, and this is a welcome break. I haven't even had a chance to tell Audrey the reason for your coming here.
Oh, Alan.
Well, briefly, Frank Smith has withdrawn his pledge from the teaching wing.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, wait, Audrey, maybe that was a little bit too brief. I think we can still go ahead on schedule.
Really? What are you proposing?
Well, as you know, I was going to make a very large donation myself, in addition to having this fundraising party to augment the pledge that Smith was going to make.
Alan, I have faith in you, but this is $20 million we're talking about.
Let me step in here, Steve. Alan and I have gone over this, and we'd like the Quartermain Foundation to take over the major responsibility for the funding.
Edward, we couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
Steve, now, this is something I insist on doing.
The decision has been made. Will you stop fooling around with the Quartermains? We're very stubborn.
What can I say? I'm overwhelmed.
Of course, we're going to need additional funding, and that's why this fundraising party is of absolutely prime importance if we're going to break ground on schedule.
Okay, what can we do to help?
Just make sure that every staff member is there at the party. Did you speak to Monica?
I did.
And?
Well, she wasn't too receptive. I told her I was on my way over to make certain she's at that party.
How can I ever thank you?
By getting your wife back.
I have every confidence I will do exactly that.
Almost got caught downstairs.
Almost. Almost. Who cares?
Luke, what if the night watchman comes?
No, Laura. It won't happen. Nobody's gonna stop us tonight. This is our night to be alone.
Laura.
That handsome fella you saw at the end of the episode was Hutch, the hitman sent by the mob to kill Luke and Laura. But whew, thank goodness he didn't. In fact, their summer on the run ended on a good note, with Luke and Laura returning home as heroes and mob boss Frank Smith getting sent upriver to jail. But we know that wasn't the end of him. Now, for Rick and Monica, the summer of 1980 ended on a sour note. Their dream to be together was never fulfilled, because Rick left her and went back to his ex-wife Leslie, and Monica moved back in with Alan and the rest of the clan at the Quartermain Mansion, where they remain today as dysfunctional as ever. Tomorrow, we go from a long hot summer into a deep freeze. You see, the diabolical Cassidines are freezing the world, and it's up to Luke, Laura, and their friend Scorpio to save us all from a frosty finish. Join me for the famous Adventure of the Ice Princess. You're going to love every chilly minute of it. See you then.
Sunday, Disney Films presents the network television premiere of Angels in the Outfield, starring Danny Glover and Christopher Lloyd. Then Patrick Dempsey, Mia Sara, and Michael Caine star in the world premiere of Jules Verne's classic 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Sunday on ABC. Watch what happens when Dimitri uncovers a clue about Erica's adoption on All My Children today.